Hello, Rebel GMAN 3B. This is your week 5 recap. I'm Rob Top, and I'm here as always with Matt Cavellion. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Okay, I got something to say. Last week's terrible player, the Wolf, has redeemed himself.
Oh.
No more clues as to the game, no.
Hmm.
But looking forward to this week because we don't like seeing top players play badly, do we?
We do not.
So we're looking at the league table. As you can see, we've got the Orcs and the Chaos Dwarves at the top.
This is
both
before
looking very
this
strong.
week's matches. So this is where we were the end of week 4, and yeah, we'll see where we're at the end of week 5.
Yeah, we've got the Necromantic and the Orcs and the Lizardmen and the Skaven still without a win. So maybe they get their wins this week.
Maybe they will. And first up, I think, is the Mutants versus Sabretooth Vat. Is that right?
It is, yeah. One I watched. So we got the Rebel Mutants. That's Porky 811, 1860 Chaos. And we've got Sabretooth Fadge. That's MB Carmax. Wood Elves at 1840. The Wood Elves took Babes, and they also got Fame. Let's have a look. That's what you like to see. So 3+ go for it, and the ball right at the back. So coming into turn 2, Chaos doing Chaos things.
That is certainly a Chaos thing.
Dependable Mark is the wrong name for him. And no Apo used. So Wood Elves did break through quite early, but didn't fully commit to it. And that allowed the Chaos to actually regroup and get up the top there. That's a badly hurt. It didn't Apo it. So that's a good Wood Elf out for the game. And as you can see, the weather changed for turn 8 for the one-turner. So we're 1-0 down, Wood Elves. Oops. Okay, can they do it without a reroll? And the ball's at the back.
Liking this
Okay,
chain. I'm loving these chain pushes, though.
Yeah. So the ball's right at the back. He's got a long throw to do, but he's got pass. And the catcher's got catch, so he won't need a reroll for any of that.
Accurate and agility bust, so this is pretty good. It's not too bad.
That's a long throw. That's got to be the full 13 squares, I would have thought.
Nailed it.
Just roll 6s. And the catcher's running so fast, I can't keep up with him. Where is he?
Oh no.
He's on the floor. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it all, but there you go. So 1-0 first half. Wood Elves. What are they going to do? Are they going to score early and try to capitalise? They've got the men down there by turn 11. He's nice and secure. I'm taking it that he wants to get tackle on the ball carrier, or at least just pressurise him into scoring the next turn. There we go, tackle on the ball carrier.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
A leaping blitz to clear him, right? Okay.
Is it a 3+? Oh, he's done it. And he's got the power. So, 1-1, I think we're looking at here.
Yeah. Just dodging away was less rolls there, surely.
Where's he going? Oh, he's trying to stall it out a little bit longer.
I see. That makes sense.
Okay.
Shut my mouth. That makes sense.
There is an agility 4 beast there. A strength 4 beast as well. Okay, so part 2. Let's try to get tackle on the ball again. Okay, first part done. Tackle is on the ball. Okay, everyone marked up.
Yeah, it's got to be. You've got to just go for the roll at this point, right?
Yeah, he's got a reroll, team reroll.
What's he doing?
I know. What is he doing? It's turn 13. He is leaping backwards. Maybe he's trying to do something fancy.
Yeah,
he's brave.
He is brave. He's falling back to recage and stall it out some more. Hey, I respect the hustle.
Yeah, so maybe he doesn't want to score with a catcher. Maybe he wants the somebody else to score. So he ends up going right back up the pitch and leaves it right till turn 16 to pass to the man in the end zone. No interceptions. Oops, a
Yeah, there you
daisy.
go. That's always the risk.
It's
It's
unfortunate.
always the risk.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I wouldn't say it's bad play. I'd just say it's one of them chances you're trying to take to get the draw, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it depends
So
on how much you think that your defense can hold up against the Chaos Warriors, because you not scoring and you both scoring is effectively the same. Well, that's not true. You get more SPP, at least the other way around. But
yeah.
yeah, any level
Yeah,
ups to talk about? Any injuries and
we
such?
got a few level ups. So where are we? We're on the Chaos. Fifth skill for Drakkar Cold Bottom, which is, has he picked it? Where
Not
are
yet.
we? Okay. And the third skill for Prick Mulgors.
Prick Mulgors has also not
And he
taken
hasn't
it.
taken it?
No.
Okay.
But I suspect probably the block or piling on.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Saber?
No level ups, and we got Dependable Marks dead as well. So he didn't take any other real bash, I don't believe. I do apologise a bit this week, everyone. I had to proper steam through these games, so I was sort of clicking faster than usual, just looking for action, because my time was very limited. But I got it all done anyway.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure if I might have made a mistake with this side by side, but I'm going to move quite quickly on before no one notices. So next up we have the Guanaz versus Vicious Virtuosi. It's 1560 versus 1850. Guanaz taking Slibley, Babes, and coming in with +1 fame. So let's see how they go. Elves taking the kick, and immediately the weather going very sunny, which is not great for the Elves. As you can see, they do have a cage around that skink, but with a little bit of a gap, a leap can come in, especially with tackle. And we free up the ball. Let's well, we'll see how it goes. Woink. Oh dear. Magnet hands. Hey. So I can just leave this going. Let's see. What do you think's going to happen?
Has he got sidestep? No, he hasn't.
No.
Oh, don't tell me everyone's gonna block and not achieve anything.
Back.
Oh, no. He's got to blitz him. Surely he's going to blitz him onto the tail at least. No tackle.
Right, time to make the shot. Oh wait, no, he's a stupid Croxagore. He needs a bit of help before he can have a think. But come on, this has got to be the easiest one because they're stupid. Nope, that one gets it. That one frees it lovely up.
But the scatter could be good. The scatter's not good. Okay, worst place for the Elves.
Yeah, the skink does get there. Once again, we have another situation where you go to get 1 dice on a skink, and once again, just free it up. This is still very early in the game as well. We just have this massive ruck happening over the ball. It just like flipping back and forward between the various people. We do get the Witch Elf able to pick it up. Ooh, Nartas it might be. Nah, she is. And I thought, how do you... I love that, by the way. Not dodged away from the tail. Boof. But unfortunately, it was a Witch Elf without the skills that one would want, and the skink was able to recover. And
still only turn 3.
Still only turn 3, and it's changed hands like all the time. And from here, the Dark Elves are actually able to stabilize. And finally, we get a turn where someone attempts to do it, and they're able to get through. And then with a bunch of juking, they were able to turn and break the drive right at the end of the first half. So we next go into the second half. We can see the Guanaz taking an aggressive kind of bent against the typical Elven hold back the thrower type situation, forcing some plays to be made. We are able to knock back that Saurus at least. Get free from that skink. Imagine if that was a Snake Eyes. Over it go. Oh!
Can he?
And away he goes.
Okay. There's some action down the back.
Yep, some action around the back. Oop. Having realised that you want to level certain people up, eventually you just get a pass over to the Witch Elf, and the Witch Elf is able to score to go 2-0 up.
3 turns, so looks like they've done enough.
Do get a quick snap. Just being very mean, extremely mean to this particular Dark Elf, just completely ganging up on him. But it does free up enough space, of course. Don't know why the skink's moving there, but it does free up enough space for this one to start running forward.
He put a strength. Oh, look at this.
And
Oh, wow. Yay. I was going to say, he put a strength 4 elf on the line. It looked like he didn't have much choice, though. He's got a couple of strength 4 elves, so maybe he just chose the worst one out of 2. What we got then?
So what we got in terms of level ups, the Quick Guanaz, number 3, who is 09Y, got a level up. That's a Saurus. Taking Mighty Blow to go with the block. It's a strong choice.
Okay. First one.
Yeah. And Quick Guanaz really starting to build up quite nicely now. Just 2 Sauruses need block. And yeah, it's looking good. The Virtuosi, of course, get the win. Folan, I didn't touch on the injuries there. There's nothing major, but they're missing next game for Folan. No level ups, but they get the win. And wins are good. We like wins. So next up is the Brawlers versus the Suns. Yeah,
so we got the Edge 5 werewolf waiting to get back into action and show everyone what he's capable of doing. So Bloodlust Brawlers, Arnstone is 1670s Necro, and he's up against the Happy Sons, that's Proudwing 1750 Orcs. So the Necro get babes and a bribe. Let's see what they can do. So yeah, the Necro spending a little bit of their own money to try to probably guarantee a win here. And this is early in the game, turn 2. Yeah, turn 2. Leaping 1 square onto the ball and running down pitch. This is on the Orc drive. So he's back with vengeance. Jerry the Growler. Jerry, is that right? Or Gary?
Jerry, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Right, watch this. I've got it on turn 4, turn 4, turn 5, turn 5, turn 6. No one's moving. It was just the ball didn't move, and it was just.
Love this editing, mate. This is like a time lapse of like one of those.
It was the fact that I was going through it, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go back and record all of that, and I didn't edit it. I just skipped through it as in like live record. So yeah, I couldn't make any forward movement, and Wolfie gets the ball again, and nice screening off, protecting the ball from the rest of the Orcs.
Lovely.
Yeah, and he's down the other end. No one's getting him.
No.
And here we go again. Turn 11. Turn 12. They're just stalemating each other. So it's lucky the wolf could get away both times. And then turn 16.
Pass to a flash golem somehow?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. I'll show it again properly.
Okay.
Yeah, so he manages to hand off to the flesh golem. Flesh golem gets up pitch.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
And hopefully that's a level up for him. No, it isn't.
Oh, we'll see in a secondo.
Where is he? No, it wasn't. No.
No,
Okay, Frecky the Furious. He got his 3rd skill.
Has not been taken yet.
Okay. Maybe are people wanting us to suggest anything? Do you think?
I don't know. I hadn't considered that.
Yeah. Because they're all better than us. Why do they want to hear our advice?
I don't know what I would give that werewolf, actually. Obviously, Mighty Blow is the thing that you want. But
he's got to create a killer, hasn't he? Because he's got he's got a ball handler, so he's got to go Mighty Blow or
tackle or
any of this. He's got tackle already, hasn't he? So just anything to make him a killer, isn't it? Maybe just dodge next to keep him mobile.
Dodge,
if he doesn't roll the
jump
bubble.
up, maybe.
Yeah. So
I think they
interesting to see what he takes.
Do wolves get agility, right?
Yeah, agility and general, yeah.
Yeah, so anyone from... And obviously we've lost Warglum, Gouge Hearts, it would seem.
Yeah.
And William the
yeah.
Conqueror is back for next match, so that'll be good to see.
Lovely.
Next up to Happy Sons. Any level ups here?
No, just Morglum's dead.
Morglum's dead. Rocker is missing the next match, so Happy Sons is going to be in a potentially tricky one for next week. Next up, though, is the Kingslayers versus Altdorf Acrobata, which I had a chance to watch. It was 1590 for the Kingslayers, 1680 for Altdorf Acrobata. Kingslayers take Skitter with a Nuffle Altar, and Altdorf Acrobata get the +1 fame. So let's see how those go. Underworld to kick and get the blitz.
Not a bad position. They're deeper than normal, though, so weren't expecting to get a blitz.
Yeah, they weren't expecting that dub skulls either. Yeah, so that's able to open up a little bit of a hole and, like, the thing happens that you imagine will happen at that point. And they're able to get there, but with a reroll, just about gets Skitter off the ball and are able to recover. And cage up. Boom. And they do get an injury. It's moving forwards. But the Kislev cage is able to start moving up. But we do get a little bit of pushy as they surround this catcher. Getting the stun. We see those big meteor knees. Oh dear. Stefano, only 1 SPP, but losing a catcher is quite unfortunate. They are a position that can be a bit tricky to replace, especially if you've lost other players recently. But the Kislev are able to just progress the cage, get some injuries in retaliation. So they are running a little bit of SPP. And after their bear decides to take a bit of a lie down, they're able to score to go towards the end of this first half, go 1-0 up.
He did well that drive.
The Underworld, of course, have got their own ideas about what they want to do. Get rid of the marking players on your ball carrier. Kind of juke around to the opposite side. And kind of stop switching as well as much as you can to try and block off. Now, Underworld, there's a lot of basing. They've got some options. Apologies if you hear a bang in the background. Apparently, lots of people like fireworks near where I live. It's quite vexing. Obviously tonight is the night that you can do it, but they've been doing it all week. And,
yeah, why not?
And we do see
equaliser in the first half.
In the first half. And unfortunately, I didn't. The other one was a rookie lineman. But the real critical here is none of those knocked out players come up, and that is not the situation that they wanted to be in. And Acrobata were really up against it to defend here. It is very difficult for them to defend. But let's see if they can hold it off. As you can see, they're actually able to do it. Like hesitant play by the Kingslayers, just looking for that perfect opportunity to do it. And as we saw, very similar to last time, it's left a little bit late, and let's see if they can pull it off here, like the previous teams did not. The ball is free. We got some options. Dance around, picked it
I'm on
up.
the edge of my seat.
No.
Oh.
Unfortunate. Another Snakes takes it out, or another failure at least. And yeah, it is very unfortunate.
That looked like a good game.
Yeah, it was. It was 9v6 after when we were seeing that Trixie level up. But yeah, some good defending from Altdorf Acrobata just to hold them off, or at least threaten the right amount of stuff just to make them back off. And yeah, we end up with a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, it's a surprise result for that second half, considering how many people on the pitch.
Yeah, for like good defending, Coach Cool. In terms of level ups, there were none there. We've got no injuries for the Kingslayers. Altdorf has lost a couple of people, unfortunately. Some replaced, some not. And also missing a blitzer for next match with an MMG, which is not what you want. But a good result, I think, for Altdorf, considering how that could have gone. Considering those injuries and knockouts not coming back. Next up, though, was the Mumble Rats versus the Bobs.
So Cumberstern's 1240 Mumble Rats, the Skaven, against the Nurgle of Bob the Best. That's Bob Brotherhood, 1950. So he's got loads of money. He takes Glart Jr., a wizard, and he takes 3 loners as well. So let's see how they get on. Nurgle get the fame, and it's interesting.
Oh, you loved that one. I love that transition too. Oh no!
We rolled to double skulls, ball exposed, Skaven gutter runners in position. This is not going to end well, especially when there's a strength 4 wrestle gutter runner right there. So before he does anything else, just steam in there.
Yeah. Bam. That'll free it up.
Yeah. He does send a couple of people back. I've edited just a little bit. Just lovely pick up.
Are we going for a bit of a pass here? That seems sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So double skulls has changed the game straight away.
They tend to.
And
they tend to when they come up early.
Yeah, he was stalling. He had a chance to stall a little bit.
He's doing the worm. He's doing the worm backwards and forwards.
He had to. He's showing off.
He is.
It's turning into probably their first win of the season, so he's got to do it. They do manage to equalise in the first half on their drive. I skipped a few bits. It was just a standard sort of bash your way up the pitch. So second half, kicking the ball to the Skaven. Can they hold on to the ball all half and score at the end? Nurgle can't score in 1 or 2 turns, so it would all be good. Oh, this is the turn 8, 1 turn touchdown attempt. How could I forget?
They're on for it. They are on for it.
No tackle. Go right. It didn't matter. No matter what way you go for roll skulls, snakes. So unfortunate for him there, but now I repeat myself. Can he hold the ball up for the entire half and score at the end? Yeah, interesting. He's got the rats to do it. Nurgle applying a nice bit of pressure by turn 12 here, as you can see. Okay, he's going to have to roll some dice here, isn't he?
Yeah, you just can't leave them to get in position. You just got to put that little bit of threat on them just to shit them up.
So that gutter runner was in a block of people there, and he's managed to get him out. This is an important throw. There's no disturbing presence anywhere, so it's just a 4+ from now. I thought maybe a 3+ now.
It's accurate. It's caught.
It works. Yeah.
Good luck getting there, mate.
Yeah. So he's got a 1 round at the end. Oh, I've missed. He scored.
Yeah.
I cut a little bit off. So Nurgle, they've got 3 turns to score with the ball in deep. Can they do it?
It's possible, especially with this movement, but it's not exactly the Nurgle wheelhouse to be scoring quick now, is it?
No. So he's given himself a couple of options. 2 turns to go. He's trying to stay away from that movement 8 strength 4 gutter runner.
And you've kind of got to throw the ball here as well. At least protect, or at least protect up like this because of the Skaven, the gutter runner that's moving around the back. So
turn 16, they're gonna. That was a reroll. He rerolled double skulls there, so he's got no reroll for the handoff. Big 3+.
Passing backwards as well. Big 3+. Is that enough? Does he need to go for it? Yeah, it's enough to just get it. Oh, gutted for you. Gutted for you, but it is some points. It is some points.
Yeah, so another draw for the Rats. Level ups. What's that? He the 4th gets his first skill, and Crew gets his first skill. Crew the 9th.
So he has not taken the skill, and Crew the 9th has also not taken the skill. Right. Difficult to say what you should take for those because we've not seen. Well, for the gutter runner, you've got a lot of lovely builds there. Yeah, probably just see what the role is really. Yeah. And for linemen,
he's got his 1 turn. He's got his sacker. You know, just build him wherever you want now.
And obviously,
maybe a ball retriever. That'd be a good shout.
Yeah,
ball retriever.
A big hand one. That'd be quite good.
Yeah, that's a double.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Tech is back for the next match. I'll love this, and I've not matched up the exact line rats because much like goblins, there's no point me lining everything up because they're all basically interchangeable. But yeah,
Okay.
we've lost a line rat. And Bob, the Bobs, any level ups?
Shari the Morbid has got his third skill.
Bob, the best. You are the best because you've actually taken one of your skills and has taken tackle for this Rotter strength up block Rotter.
Nice.
That seems like a pretty strong choice. Sometimes you don't want to be taking tackle too early on your warriors, but this kind of pseudo warrior you've got here with this Rotter is going to take it. I think that's a very astute and mature choice. Anybody else?
No, that's it.
Pocket Bob's back for next week, but that's about it.
I want to see that Rotter take disturbing presence and foul appearance as well.
Of course.
Turn him into a warrior.
Innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and next up we have the Red Hot Boys versus Smoked and Cured. So the Orcs versus the Elves. 1790 for the Red Hot Boys, who come in with +1 fame, and 1660 for Smoked and Cured, who bring in a wizard. So let's have a look to see how they get on. Yep. We've got the Elves doing the kick, and a perfect defense for the Orcs to line themselves up in a devastating manner. As you can see, they get off to a pretty cracking start, taking out one of the catchers with a niggle. And a lovely uphill block here on this troll. A ballsy play.
Breaks armor.
Breaks armor. Oh no, it doesn't break armor. Sorry, because I like to make it. I like to keep myself guessing when I play, but does open up a line on the ball. Only needs a push really. Gets through and gets the POW. A pushable POW too. So we'll see what happens with this. Sure hands stopping the strip ball, of course, but magnet hands Elves every day.
Always on your ones, isn't it?
In it. Just safe throw, so we don't need to worry about it. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Brutal. The Orcs are able to take advantage of a little bit of positioning here and get a surf. Really pulled pork.
Happy.
No, they've really pulled apart, really pulled pork there, I think.
Tongue twisters.
Yeah. Injury is a broken neck. Probably want to keep him though.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, let's see how this one goes. It's an uphill. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. I would have absolutely. There's no probably. I would have done exactly the same thing. But I think we all know what happens here.
Another little dance.
Over his body. I'm keeping the dances in. It adds flavour, and we do get a bit of something from the Orcs. We get a pass here. Don't know why I kept this in. Oh, because that's a bloody attempt. That's why. But unfortunately, the catch doesn't work. Yeah, unlucky.
He still had a lot to do.
Yeah. There's a lot to do here. Would it have been worthwhile just holding on to the ball? Well, no. You should always try your best. But let's see if it's going to end badly.
Oh, no. It looks like it will.
I've still got to roll some dice. But
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, needed the dodge. It was a 1 into something else. It is just Elves. This is very much Elves doing elf things, which also involves snaking at points where you probably shouldn't, as we can see. And the Orcs are very much up for a fight here. Just immediately zeroing in and getting the POW. Oof. But that wizard comes into play here. We get a dodge away to try and do some shenanigans. We are able to get around. Can we get away? We don't need to. Dodging, what's that? I've got safe throw and 1,000,000 passing skills. I can just... You can just...
Seemed a bit of an odd choice for the wizard there, but I missed who he actually zapped. I thought he zapped a tackle guy.
He's basically zapped one and then blitzed the other in order to get the ball, and it basically worked.
Right.
It might not have even been it might not have even been a blitz. It might have been basically it involved all the tools basically to get it done, and it worked. You could tell that thrower's got a picture of Lord Fluoride up on their poster on their wall when they were growing up, for sure.
Lord Fluoride was a Edge 6 Pro Elf thrower, I think he was,
No, I think it was
from
High
last
Elves, I
season.
believe, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay.
Possibly. Well, it was High Elf. It was another Elven thrower who had a very similar build. And we do see
Orcs trying to copy him.
get it this time. Speed to Alonso. Gets through.
Consolation touchdown.
The Orcs played well, honestly. It's just Smoked and Cured
Elf
just
bullshit.
did elf fills, yeah.
Yeah, I always thought High Elves went a bit rubbish at High TV, but they seem to be doing really well every season we cover. Like High Elves seem very strong at good TV at High TV.
Well, certainly they've got the victory here. In terms of level ups, we've got Vettel and Räikkönen getting level ups for the Red Hot Boys. But of course, I wrote down the numbers, and the numbers have changed. So Vettel gets another level up that has not been taken. Räikkönen has a level up that has been taken. So, and that's piling on, turning Räikkönen into a killer. Vettel having some thoughts about that, so probably not a double, I would imagine. You're probably just having a little bit of a think about it. Where would you go on a normal for a blitzer, an orcish blitzer that's already got? Is it piling on again? Is it just that again?
Has he got guard? What one are we talking about?
Vettel. So it's got block, guard, mighty blow, and tackle.
Oh. Maybe a bit of stand firm on a team would do him good.
You know what? Stand firm, guard, always a good combo.
Yeah.
Next up is the Smoked Comp, who a drumstick has gotten a level up, and Really Pulled Pork is out with an agility bust, who I think you're keeping, probably, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're not ball handling with him. You're probably not dodging him away that much, just because you've got Mighty Blow. You're probably going to be leaving him in base-to-base contact, so you're probably fine with just quote-unquote Agi 3. But Drumstick got a level up and has taken Dodge, because a hair blodge is good.
Yeah.
And last up, we have the Dream World of Splendors versus the Gorgoth Greys.
And we got the Vampires 1910 by Papillon 47 against the top of the table Greys. That's Gunnerside 1680, who takes Bribe, Babes, and takes a Dirty Player Loner.
Ooh,
let's see how it gets on.
Spicy,
yeah,
I like it.
So, been impressed with the Vampires. I know the Greys are top of the table, so really looking forward to this game. It's going to be a tough one, especially when your plus movement, plus edge, ball carrier gets knocked down. Nice controlled sort of push up the pitch. He's worried about hypnotic gaze, which wasn't happening at all until this turn, and then he just gets two of them and then knocks the ball down. Just lovely play.
Magnet hands.
Just magnet hands, and just using it at the right time, just using his skills at the right time. But he does lose the ball, and what are we seeing? We're seeing a catch, and we're seeing go for it. Can he do it?
Love it. As a Chorf coach myself, you love to see it.
Did I catch it? Did I catch the dance? Yeah. Oh, I didn't catch the dance. Oh, I wish I'd included that. He does sort of like a I don't know, like a belly wiggle when he scores. I've never seen it before. I've gutted I didn't include that. If I've still got it on the clip, I'll add it for next week. So, turn 11, 1-0 down. No bloodlust. So, is he going to pass to him? He is. So, the Vampires going for the win. They need a win. They need to move up the table a little bit. So, fair play to him for going for it. Weather changes to a blizzard, which is pretty good for the Vampires. So, the ball centaurs can't do as much as they're running around.
Yeah, exactly. As for a team that lies on go for it in the form of sure feet with the ball centaurs for movement, yeah, blizzard is not what you want to see.
This might hurt.
It might.
And it howls. It's a leveled up vampire. Oh, he's okay. I like adding them little bits in, which sort of you're expecting the death or something like that.
I do like trying to put the ball on your bulls as well. That 75% chance of a reroll to pick it up is something I have used in my past a bit myself.
So he makes some room, but he has to sort of potato it a little bit. He is strength 4, so
Oh,
he's
use
got
the
a
sure
chance.
feet.
2 pluses. Tries it again. Okay. Is he going to sack him? He's got a frenzy guy on him.
Not
Right. Oh, he rerolled the push.
Yeah, we rolled the push. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, you have. You've got him, so you can. Oh, it's a double push. Unfortunate, Monfrere, and you are not in a good position there, Mr. Blitzing Vampire. But I guess you have got a follow up, but also not good enough.
So he eventually gets knocked down. Oh no, sorry, not knocked down, pushed to the side. So Bloodlust. Ouch! What an unfortunate time for it, because now he's lost a player. It looks like
he's lost a player that he could have really used to be there as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, and tackle doing its stuff as well. This is looking like the Bull Centaur can score, but this is Blood Bowl.
It is Blood Bowl. Who knows what might
And
happen?
shit happens. Yeah. So wrestle, what a move. What a play.
Just run it through.
Yeah, clever. I was watching that end thinking, who's doing the blitzing? What vampire you got left? And then realising that the wrestle guy was the best choice. So, good win. The Greys a real good, solid team, aren't they? They're looking very strong for first place this season.
Love to see it. Any level ups for the Dreamwalder Splendors?
Pazu, I can't read my writing.
Moonstar has taken Sidestep. So that is now Blodge Step Frenzy for Pazu Moonstar.
Why not?
And then
nothing for the Greys.
Nothing for the Greys. So we Arsene Kraken is going to be missing for the next match. That's the kind of Blodge grab vampire. And for the Gorgoths, they're going to be a blocker down for their next match. So am I going to side for my next one. But Moody has come back. So the Hobgoblin primary ball carrier is now back. So that is very useful for them.
So they did all that without one of their best players. Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Indeed. And I guess now we should take a look at the end of the week things. Try and cover for the fact that I accidentally moved it to the wrong place. And so I will very, very, very subtly bring it on and then click on it. It was there the whole time. It was literally there the whole time. All I needed to do was click on the next slide. And yeah, we can see Gunnerside right up the top there, as you would expect with a 4-1-0.
It's going to be quite a close fight between the Chaos Dwarves and the High Elves. They both had real good wins this week, didn't they? So, yeah. Bob and the Red Hot Boys, they're still good. Look at it. They're right up there. They look like they're the leading four in this group. It looks like they're breaking away a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a little bit. But that said, Spartacus and Porky are there only 1 point behind the cutoff, and only 4 points behind takes you all the way down to position 9. So we've got, there's 2 wins can change everything, and we're still not even halfway through the season.
So one of the teams got their first win. Who got their first win of the season there? It's the Arnstone Necromantic. They got their first win of the season. So expecting good things on the Wolf. Now he's found his form. Maybe it's another win next week.
Maybe.
We shall have a look at the predictions, shall we?
Maybe we should have a competition about predicting who will get those things right next week.
Well, I haven't done one yet.
You haven't done one. You didn't do one last week either, but you did manage to beat me. I had a mare. I told you this was going to happen. I told you it was all going to start going wrong. I did not do particularly well. Rob caught up with me. MLP, getting some points. Coach Cool getting some points. Gunnerside having an absolute stonker on 8. Nice. Spartacus getting 6. Extrem on 3. Simar on 2. It's all good. It's all good. We should probably take a look at the overall rankings. I am still just about on top, but Spartacus is coming for my life. There's still quite a lot of. It's still you will see as things go on if you've done one of the more traditional point scoring ones. The way that we do it, there's potential to flip quite a lot. So it's going to be well done to everyone who got points, particularly Guanaz this week, to really start getting up there. And let's see what we've got for next week to see if we can to match that.
Only 5 points between us now.
Yeah.
I'm gnawing away at you.
You are. Well, you can go first and try not to look at what I've put then.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll cover your bit of screen up.
Right.
So what's the first game?
Dreamworld of Splendors versus the Rebel Mutants.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a tough one. 1-1. They're both good.
Yeah, I said I dropped my phone on the floor. I'm so surprised that you picked exactly the same thing I did. Yeah, these are both teams that are quite equally matched. It's a difficult one to call, so I've gone with 1-1 myself. Next up, we have the Red Hot Boys versus the Gorgoth Allgreys.
Oh, wow. What a game.
Mm.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go do 1-1 again.
Are you really not looking at my things? Because I've also done 1-1 for that one.
Well, I want to catch up with you, so I don't want to be predicting.
That is true, actually. That is very true.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, once again, this is sometimes you just have matches where Chaos Dwarfs and Orcs beat the crap out of each other and score on their own drive, and I just get that vibe for this one. Next up, we've got the Mumble Rats versus Smoked and Cured.
Mumble Rats won in their first win. Smoked and Cured. Oh, is that crazy high elf team? Big scoring game. 4-3. I bet you ain't picked that. 4-3 to the High Elves.
No, I did go 3-all though.
Oh, okay. All right.
A high scoring match, as you say. These are both teams that like to score quick and just try and outpace on the counter score. So I think that's going to be a really great match. Next up, Kingslayers versus the Bob Brotherhood.
Oh wow, there's some good matches this week.
Week 6 is looking to be a good one.
How's that one going to go? I'm going to go 1-0 again.
Okay, I've gone 2-1 to the Bob Brotherhood just because Kingslayers like to throw the ball and Bob Brotherhood like to smell really bad and stop you throwing a ball. So I'm just giving them the edge there. But yeah, once again, another good match. Bloodlust Brawlers versus Altdorf Acrobata.
Acrobata got a bit beaten up, but it's only some Brawlers with their Edge 5 guy. I'm going to give it to the Brawlers. 2-1.
2-1. Once again, the same score that I gave them. So, Altdorf got beaten up, and Bloodlust Brawlers, I think, are maybe on the upturn. So we'll see how that goes. Next up, Quick Guanaz versus the Happy Sons.
These two struggling down the bottom. I'm going to give it to the Quick Guanaz just because they got all that massive movement.
Sure.
1-0 Quick Guanaz.
Okay, I have gone 2-1 to Happy Sons just because I think they've got a bit more of an edge in developed bashing and they've got some of that strength 4 too. We'll see. I'd love to see the Quick Guanaz win, and I'm genuinely disappointed. So I've gone for the Happy Sons. And last up, we've got Sabertooth Vag versus the Vicious Virtuosi in an Elf-off. What are you going for and why?
I'm going for the Dark Elves. I think they looked really impressive in that game. And the Wood Elves don't like scoring, apparently, from their last match. They like to get the ball right up close and then run all the way back and then try it again. And so I would say 2-1 to Dark Elves.
Okay, I have gone for 2-all. Just elves doing elf things to each other for quite a while.
All right. Has everyone done their predictions? Do we need to remind anyone?
No.
Or
everyone has been good. Oh, no, actually, Spartacus has not yet.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be too mean about that because if you didn't either and wouldn't have unless we were doing this tonight. So, you probably might have done. Anyway, so let's see.
I'll send him a message. Okay.
Cool. So
that's all for me. That's all, folks.
And we will see you on the pitch.